Morning. I decided to go up north of Seattle and go waterfall hunting. I was looking on the website, was it northwestwaterfalls.com or something like that, and I found some that I'd like to come check out. So, jumped in my car this morning, drove an hour and a half so far, and I found my first one. Question is, how am I going to get there? There's a lot of blackberries I got to get through. Maybe you can see it. See it way up in there? So, how am I going to get there? That is the question. There's also down here, you can see it comes out of the ground and heads down, so I could go down there as well, but the big waterfall is behind me. That's where I want to get. So, I don't know how I'm going to get there. That's a lot of blackberries. But I guess just start heading through it and see what comes of it. I'm either going to make it or I won't. I think I have it figured out. Went back to my car, put my boots back in the car, and put my water socks on. I think I'm just walk straight up the creek. Probably be the easiest way. Unless, of course, now I've got something else going on in my brain. Could have probably walked through the woods that way and then over. But still thinking the creek's probably the easiest way. That way I don't have to deal with bushes and all that stuff. Just have to possibly deal with slippery rocks. But it's alright. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Hopefully make it. Looks like a pretty cool waterfall, but never know until I get there. Made it! Woo! Oh, I'm gonna fall over. Wasn't too bad. You can see what I've got to shoot. See a fairly big waterfall. See if I can get a little closer here. I think it should look pretty good. I'm wondering if the top part up there is just too busy with those bushes and everything, but we'll see when I get my camera out and get all set up. Nice thing is, I've got this nice leading line. Leads you straight up into it, so I can set up in the back here and then, use this as a leading line as well. Maybe get really close to this or something. So I'll be here for a while, seeing, figuring out something. I may have just figured out my sock may have a hole in it. Maybe. My left foot may be wet. I hope not. I hope it's just water between my shoe and my water sock. But anyway, I'm going to get all set up and I'll show you what I've got going on once I do that. So I've taken a couple shots. The one was at 16 millimeter. The other one I've got right now at probably close to 32 millimeter. And you can see, hold on. So I've got, I'm bracketing my shots. There's the bright one, middle, and the dark. So I did is this one I focused up there, took the brackets, and then these three focused down here, bracketed my shots. So I'm also at f11 ISO 1250, and that way I can have a fast enough shutter speed to keep all the leaves sharp. You can see how they're all moving around up there. So that's my plan for that. I may have to go a little bit faster, maybe drop my my aperture like f8, get a little bit faster shutter speed. But right now, I am going to, I think, probably set up my tripod in the creek, right up in there somewhere, kind of get right up in there. So I may wander all the way up to the top there, see what I can do, see if there's any sort of shot up there. So that's what I'm gonna head out and do. Well, back to my car. I think that was a successful shoot. Got quite a few shots. Went up to the top waterfall there, shot that for a bit. Almost fell down coming back down through the creek. Now I'm gonna get in my car, continue on up the road, find some other waterfalls. There's supposed to be quite a few out here, so hopefully I can find a few more. So I turned up a dirt road. I think it's called Grade Creek Road, or Grade Creek Trail was up here 3 miles up. I passed Grade Creek down there a ways. There's a pretty big waterfall. I don't know how well it's going to photograph, so I'm going to stop on the way back down, but I kept driving past it just to see where the road went. And I found this little fall here. You can see, so I've got my 70 to 200 millimeter lens on. I'm just going to focus in pretty tight around there and see how that turns out. Hopefully I can get a fairly long strip of the waterfall. And it's foggy, so that really adds to the atmosphere, so that's kind of nice. As you can see, pretty foggy up here. Yeah, the road just kept going up and up and up, and eventually ended up in the fog, and here I am. So I'm going to shoot this for a little bit and then head down the Grade Creek Falls. So I wanted to show you something really fast. So when you're shooting waterfalls like this, it's important to have a polarizer on your lens. So you can see as I spin my polarizer, see how it gets all the glare and you lose all the contrast and the color in the leaves. As I keep spinning it, you get all that back. So that's why I use polarizers. There are some downsides to them though, which I can go over in some other video when it's blue sky. But yeah, so that's the reason we have polarizers. It just brings out the contrast, brings out the color, the real saturation. And you can see I'll do it again. So yeah, whenever you're shooting waterfalls or water, make sure you have a polarizer. So I made it back to the larger creek on this gravel road I was on. You can see it's a fairly big waterfall. I'm not sure if it's going to work though. There's a lot of debris and stuff in it, but what I've got is I've got my 6-stop leaf filter on. You can see I'm bracketing my shots and focus stacking because I have this big rock here in the foreground and it leads you around up into the trees to the top of the waterfall there. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit longer, take a few more shots, maybe move a little bit, change my composition. I'm going to get back on the road and try and find more waterfalls. So I was driving down the road looking for more waterfalls and I came across this scene. And you can see the mountain up there just poking out of the clouds. And you can see what I'm shooting right now. So you can see there's that lower ridge there, then the 2 mountains right there. Then I have some where I zoomed in a little more, zoomed in on just the more pointy one. So that's where I'm at right now. Just saw this scene here and just couldn't pass it up. It was just too beautiful to just drive on by. So I'm gonna shoot this, kind of change out my composition a little bit. There are some other cool clouds over that way you can see, so maybe I'll shoot those or something. But anyway, so I'm going to sit here for a little bit and then wander up the road more. Well, I'm heading back home. I got some good photos. I didn't take a photo of the waterfall behind me because there's not much there. It's right on the road and there's no real foreground. But I did get some other ones. I got some good mountain photos with the fog and everything. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. And Instagram is Randy Bott Photography, and my website is randybottphotography.com. And here's some of the photos I took. Thanks for watching.